Hello, Collective. Welcome back to the channel. Gigi here. Thank you for joining me this evening. Merry Christmas and happy holidays to you all, my friends. Thank you for taking this time on your holiday weekend to spend with me for this collective reading. Thank you for all the likes, shares, and subscribes. I really do appreciate it. I love all the comments. I love communicating with you guys. If you guys are interested in personal readings, they are going to be available during the holidays. I am going on vacation, leaving Sunday to cross the great United States from California to New Jersey to visit Mama. And it may take me a couple of days, to process from the jet lag, but I will have personal readings opened, especially all this coming week. I'll have an extra set of hands to bust out as many as we need to, so please don't hesitate. If you're interested, the link will be down in the description. Blah, 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 blah. The link will be in the description box below. I'm exhausted. Wait until you hear what happens at the timeline update. It's a late night tonight for me, guys. Spirituality kits are available. However, I'm not going to be shipping until I get back. So orders will be, there will be a up to 3 week holding processing time. So if you're interested, there is stock. There is inventory here. I just won't have any way of shipping it out until I get home from vacation. So just keep that in mind when ordering, okay? So just letting you know that. But all the links for all the things, plus my email, will be in the description box below. We are going to hold a 1,000 subscriber giveaway once I get back. If we hit the benchmark before I get back from vacation, I can talk about it, do a video, we'll talk about it, and then once I get back, we will do that giveaway. So with all of that said, let's do our timeline update. It is December 25th, 2021, 1:16 a.m. Late night for Gigi. On the table, we have Zodiac Oracles, describing cards, the Kipper, Divine Feminine, Angels and Ancestors, and Time for Healing. With all of that being said, let's just get into it. Where's my lighter? There's my lighter. There's my puffer. I feel like I'm going to need it. I've been doing readings. I just can't put them out. There's just something going on, and I just can't get the energy. There's a whole lot of stuff going on. It's just interesting and there's just Spirit's not saying I can put them out. So I guess maybe when it's time. No, just in general. No. Okay. Well, yeah. Not for the collective, I guess. Anyway, so here we go. Holy Spirit, please come down, protect and guide me as I channel this energy that's surrounding us. Archangel Gabriel, please allow me to channel through you clear, honest, and precise messages for the collective. Archangel Michael, please protect us all as I channel this energy. Only allow heaven's white light to surround this reading and cast any darkness back to hell where it belongs. Please and thank you. I wasn't going to do this reading, guys. I was going to go pack it up, get it ready, clear off my bed, and go to sleep. And Spirit's like, nope, go do a reading. I'm like, okay. So back to the table I went. Just did some personal reading, and I was just going to leave it there for the night, but nope. Spirit says, nope, you got work to do. So I was like, okay. What do we got, Spirit? Always Divine Masculine, huh? Yep. Okay, so Divine Masculine, what are you doing? Doing Christmas things? Are you having fun? No. What's on your mind? Divine Feminine. Okay. So, what are you doing? Just going through the motions and getting an energetic shaking the head? Yes. Okay. Going through the motions of putting up, decorating the tree, wrapping presents, doing all the family things, I guess, going through the motions. Are you enjoying any of it? You can go either which way, yeah. All right. Or what are you thinking? Tantric connections. Is it a sexual? No, it's just mental, like emotionally tantric connection with who? Divine feminine? No, soulmate. Who's soulmate? Divine feminine soulmate? Okay. You're connecting emotionally with them. Why? Because he's feeling blue. I'm getting an energetic, the soulmate's coming through and energetically shaking his head. Yes, you got the holiday blues and want to be around family and having the family dynamic, and somebody's going through the motions and somebody's feeling a little envious and jealous. Why are you going through the motions? You should be enjoying this. But because they both want divine feminine, one of them's going through the motions because they're in a loveless relationship, and the other one is sitting there in a childish, are you still being in a childish mindset, kind of, sort of, a little selfish? Why are you being selfish? Spent too much money. See, you shouldn't have to feel like you need to go broke on Christmas presents to show people that you love them. Do things with meaning. You know what I'm saying? That's my humble opinion. You know, there's something that there's a book, I've spoken about this before, that I have called Family Traditions. My family has a tradition every year. We go to a national park. The one that's close to our house is Yosemite National Park. We're going up there tomorrow after breakfast and presents and stuff. So it's things like that, doing those moments. Are you able to do that with your family? No, you're alone in a home and missing your girl. Okay, well, maybe you should have taken that into consideration and maybe spent the money you spent on gifts and maybe went to see somebody. That could have been, you know, you could have saved that and did that and taken the time off of work and taken vacation and gone and done that. And that way you could have had the memories instead of just the empty wrapping paper and boxes. It's just my humble opinion. Some people can't take a whole lot of time off of work, but the thing is you can have, you know, you could have had left, you could have taken a long weekend. You know, if there's a will, there's a way. And that's just important. You know, people are staying in loveless relationships for the looks of it, and there's other people sitting here in this sadness and depression, you know, because we have, the way society has made it out to be is that we should be blowing all this money on what we can buy for people instead of doing things. I know the COVID, it's Capricorn, by the way. I know the COVID has us all like sitting here tripping and not wanting to do and go and travel, you know, and I can understand that. But if there's a will, there's a way, you know. It's just my humble opinion. Anything else, Spirit? Anything else, Spirit? No? Just look at the bottom. Okay, water, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. And then the one underneath. No, just these two. Just these two tonight. Okay. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Alright, let's get some describing cards. What's going on here, Spirit? Divine Feminine. We have a weeb. And a gamer. Jesus, take the wheel. Okay. Don't cover up my weebness here. Like, get over here. Go get your... Seriously now. There we go. Please leave any anime suggestions down below. As always. We have a businessman. Okay. We got the hippie. Good for you. We have a fitness lover. Okay. Anything else, Spirit? Whoa. And we have a police officer. Fitness lover. So anybody that serves and protects, however it is. Because I've also had this energy come through as, you know, security and private security and all of that. So, anything else, Spirit? We have a proud papa and an artist. Any more, Spirit? No. Is this included? It could go either which way, depending on how people are feeling emotionally, and if they let their emotions get the best of them or not. Should I keep it out? No. We don't want to let that energy linger too much, but we have a proud papa. Did you spend a lot on your kids for Christmas? Yes. To feed into their artistic things? Yes. Very good. Is this going to benefit? Are the things that you're getting them going to benefit them in ways? Yes and no. Okay. So, you know, it's always good to give, it's always good to give gifts that are beneficial to people, you know? The artist over here. Businessman. Okay. Now, these are just our describing cards. People's personalities, jobs, hobbies, things like that. If I do that to massage my head for too long, I may just pass out on my cards. Oh. And I'm sitting here like I'm 36 and I'm just thinking about 10 years ago when I was out partying until like 5, 6, 7 in the morning, sleeping for like 2 hours, getting up, doing what I had to do for the day and doing it all over again. Like, and now it's like 1:30 in the morning and I'm like, what? I should be like 5 hours into my sleep. No, just kidding. Kipper wants to start this go round. You guys hear that? It's my bed. It's saying, Gigi. Hey, Gigi. Lay on the pillow and close your eyes. Somebody's not being appreciative of what they have. Divine Masculine, are you appreciative of what you have? No. Why? Because it's not what you want. No. Unfulfilled. Yeah, it's just for show. Are there kids involved on your end? No. It's just why? Because of an engagement? You're there and you're engaged to the wrong one, huh? Yep. Okay. Are you afraid of losing your girl to her soulmate because of his depression and all the things that it might bring them together? He's shaking his head, yes. Well, do something about it if you're miserable in your situation. If you're in an unfulfilled relationship, I don't suggest staying in it. Don't allow outdated ways of thinking keep you stuck and bounded, because you may be a wealthy man and you're sitting in here in despair while you're messing around in the living room decorating trees and not having a good time because you're stuck in your head in despair about your divine feminine and the possibility of just being in a situation because you got money like that. Possibly because you're a businessman. It is the season to be jolly, not depressed, miserable in a situation that you can get out of. Because if you do, it may just bring you all sudden wealth. If you get away from all the miserable and get away from all the depression and all the stuff like that, you may be able to lock into whatever endeavor you're trying to get into and have that sudden wealth. And it may very well a sudden wealth may lead to an imprisonment. For who? Divine Masculine? Yes, in the very near future. Yes, why? Deception. Trying to pull the wool over somebody's eyes? No. On you? Yes, the Sea Witch. Divine Feminine. How? What are you trying to tell me, Masculine? You think Divine Feminine's going to pull the wool over your eyes? Why? Because of the soulmate? What about the soulmate? You think she's going to have him on the side? She's going to leave you for him? You think she's anticipating you not going through with it and having him wait? Yes. She doesn't have faith in you, does she? No, no trust because of too much deception. I'm getting confirmation from all of that, yeah. Because of Divine Feminine's lack of trust and faith in the situation with her Divine Masculine, he thinks that it feels like you think she's going to have this masculine in her back pocket waiting for you to just... Are you going to go through with it? Yes. Does she want you to? You don't think so? No? Why? Too many times her heart's been broken. Okay, well, are you feeling imprisoned in your mind because of it? Yeah, big time. Well, are you going to give her a large sum of money? Yes, why? As a bribe? To soften the blow of everything? To try to cushion everything? Try to make up for what you did? Show her that you're worthy? Show her that you're sincere? Show her that you mean it this time? I'm getting not so much energetic, like happy, yeah, extremely like shit, but it's kind of like a yeah, why? Investment? That's more of a yes. For what? A house, a car, travel, business, expansion, all different kinds of stuff. But right now they're imprisoned in this engagement in this loveless relationship. Because they're just being looked at as a wealthy man and they're in despair about it. Just going through the motions in their holiday space in the family room. And they're in despair about the whole damn thing. But in the future, in the very near future, somebody's getting sudden wealth. Seeing somebody sitting in a pub. He's sitting at a pub. Kind of sitting at the table, kind of like this, looking at a phone, taking pictures of the place, putting him what looks to be an email, scrolling through it, making sure everything, like, like if somebody were to look at it, like, and they knew this place, like these specific place parts would be like, oh yeah, like I know that place, okay. And he's saying, I'm here, will you meet me? Send. Holy shit. Okay, Divine Feminine. Ah! Oh my god! Somebody's... Okay, she's freaking out. Why? She's like having an anxiety attack. Like the whole house is waking up. And I see a father figure. I'm getting an energetic kind of bonus father figure, maybe possible stepfather. Yes, we call him, I don't like the term step parent, I like a bonus parent. So bonus parent, okay, saying no what, you're not going alone. Oh yeah, big time. Okay, going undercover. He's donning his detective outfit. He's ready to be a spy. He's bringing in reinforcements too. Yes, big time. Okay. They're going, I guess this is a place that these people go to a lot. Yeah, big time. Like, okay. I got my eye on you. Oh shit. Divine Masculine, don't do anything cuckoo crazy. Somebody's got their eye on you. Okay, and you're staying out of it? Mature female? Mom. Mother, okay. The mom. The mom has entered the building. Uh-oh. Good luck. Shaking her head, yep, with the finger going, good luck. Don't do anything fucking crazy. Don't be disrespectful. Don't be deceptive. Somebody's intuition's on point. She's saying, my daughter's intuition's spot on. Be very careful. And because of the fact that there's probably going to be about a dozen sets of eyes on you, you better be careful. Yeah, but yeah, I'm going to stick with, I'm seeing 11 and 13, and I'm being told to stick with about a dozen sets of eyes on you. Are they going to meet? Yes. Are you going to hand her money? Yes. How much? A large sum? Yes. And then what's going to happen? Engagement? Right then and there? No. A plan for it? Yes. Are you inviting everybody? Yes. You want it to be seen by everybody. You want the pictures and all of that to put on the wall. I'm being shown a beautiful wall of future vision, 5 to 7 years down the line, down the timeline from this moment. And it's a wall, a beautiful wall, just covered in pictures. And it all starts at that engagement. And the world will know at that point. But in this moment, when I love that band. By the way, I was watching a couple of readings ago, and I saw that I was using a lot of my cards, and they were coming out with a lot of in this moment lyrics. And I just have to make sure that you guys know that a lot of the messages I get are from a lot of their music. So just keep them in mind. I love that music. I love their music. Anyway, I can just get off on a tangent on them. Anyway, when you guys go to this pub and sit down and have a drink, just realize that there are eyes all over the place. The walls have ears and eyes, and they're watching you, Divine Masculine. So whatever you say, whatever you do, you just have to be prepared for this bonus dad, because he looks like he's not fucking around, man. Like, he knows, he means business. That's my girl, don't play. Nah, we don't mess around, that's family. Nah. That's what he's saying. That's family. He may be a cool guy, but he don't fuck around. Okay, what do we got here? Spirit. It's a great fortune. This family dynamic is not only financially, but just in a great fortune that is love and family. This family dynamic is they are family. It just seems like very Italian people. It's just the mentality of, it's like how I see, basically it just reminds me of my family, like how close-knit, like when they love hard, and there's nobody breaking that kind of bond, especially between, parents and their children, bonus parents included. They still look at each other as family. What is the message? This is the message you needed, Divine Masculine. Yes, for what? Confirmation, what? That she's going to sit and talk to you? That there's going to be eyes all around you? Okay, is that what you needed to know? Why? Are you going to go now? No? Why? Don't want an audience? No. Why? Vulnerability? Well, then that's your choice. You want to miss out on a twin flame union because you don't want to be vulnerable in front of people? You gotta understand something. This is somebody's father figure, and they want to take care of their person. What about this privileged lady? The sea witch? Yeah, what about her? You don't want her to know too soon? No. Okay, you think they're going to take photos? Are they going to? The father figure is saying no, he just wants to make sure you don't touch her. Try to touch her inappropriately or take her somewhere and do something that's not supposed to happen. He's there literally as security bouncing. He don't give two flying shits about photo in the gram. He's more worried about this girl's safety, because he will get you thrown the fuck in jail for doing anything cuckoo crazy. Because you may have a reputation for being a schmuck, so you better be careful. And if you want to stop this twin flame union and or any reconciliation because you're afraid of what somebody's going to say on the Instagram, well, get your head out of your ass and realize that you're going to stay in despair and continue to have these towers going until you actually face the music. So if you want any of this with this person, get out of despair, quit imprisoning yourself in your own doubt, and have faith in the situation, okay? Because until then, you will just continue to be looked at as the wealthy man by the people you're surrounding yourself with, that you're miserable being around. Anything else, Holy Spirit? Occupation, somebody's job. Whose job? Divine? Your job? Yes, what about it? Allows you to sneak off and do what you need to do. Are you going to be able to do this without anybody knowing? Yes, you just don't want anybody on the gram knowing. Okay, well, then just have faith, trust in spirit. Don't be deceptive. Because remember, what goes around comes around. Don't be deceptive. Because if you start acting deceptive, what's with the children? You said you didn't have children. Do you have children? No. Who has children? Divine Feminine? What about them? You're at a bar. There's children under the age of 21. I don't think they're going to be there. Okay. You were worried about the child being there? You're in a bar. I see you guys sitting in a bar, like an actual full-fledged bar. I don't think, it looks late at night. I don't think any child of maybe this age, between this age and 18 is going to be out at that time of night in a bar. So you don't have to worry about that either. Weird. There's Mama Dearest. What about Mommy Dearest? Are you afraid of meeting Mommy Dearest face to face too? Is she going to be there? No, she's going to be there with the child. She's going to be with the child. Yep. Going to be with the child. While the bonus dad is going to be with the bodyguard, watching you guys. It's like a chaperone to a date, if you will. You got a chaperone on a date. Oh man, I hope I have enough characters for this one. There's gonna be a freaking chaperone because these people don't trust divine masculine. These people don't trust divine masculine to the point where they're literally sending chaperones up to upwards of 6 people, 6 plus people, all over the place, watching what's going on. Because divine feminine's on a journey, a spiritual journey, yeah, a big one, and people need to be protected. She's definitely spiritually protected, and this parent is there because she needs protection in the 3D. and they don't want anybody stealing her virtue or anything, her energy or anything, and being toxic to her in any way. So that you're sending in chaperones to watch this date, this interaction, because yeah, because people are concerned about this lover. They don't trust him. They don't trust him at all. They don't. They're concerned that he's going to try to kidnap or something, and they're really worried because this is their family. They're surrounded by family. And if they're concerned, you know, if there's going to be an engagement, you guys are going to have to meet, and you're going to have to earn the trust of this woman, this mature woman, this mother figure. You're going to have to earn the trust of this woman in order to be even considered to have her daughter's hand in marriage. Especially because there's a child involved. So if they're not trusting you, you're going to have to earn their trust. So you're thinking about it. You think it's worth it? You know it's worth it? Yes, yes. To the double yes to those questions, by the way. So what are you thinking about? You're planning your plan of attack and how to handle it. Okay, well, is it going to happen within that time frame? Within a few days of it, like within a week's time? Within a week to 2 weeks? Yes. And you want to become the mature man at that point? Or is this that father figure? Yes, 2 times. Both of those things. He wants to become the divine feminine's mature man. He wants to grow up and be mature. Not only just the wealthy man, he wants to grow up maturity-wise, emotionally, spiritually, and mentally, and become more of a mature man and not just a wealthy man. So that way he can step into divine feminine's, the place as divine feminine's divine masculine. And hopefully by gaining the trust of mom and dad, he will be able to, at that point, ask for her hand in marriage, have a full-blown courtship, and make this divine feminine his privileged lady by just adding himself to the by earning his place, excuse me, let me say it like that, by earning his place in this family. They will both be privileged and happy and abundant in a positive way. And any nonsense, toxic drama will be laid to rest, and he will no longer feel imprisoned like he does right now, going through the motions in the relationship he is in right now. And and there's going to be that, what's the unexpected income? Once the twin flame union is activated, there's going to be a change in jobs. Yes and no. Things are going to be growing because of the business investment. Because of the business investment that where did it go? That sudden wealth, that large sum of money that goes in, and then that's going to happen in the distant future, in the near future, whatever. It's going to lead to expansion in different ways. So, what's the gift? That somebody's not going to have to work so hard anymore. They won't have to put in everything and stress and be worried about if they're going to have to shut things down. Somebody's going to be handed the gift of just a little bit more financial freedom to do what they want with this investment. I'm seeing traveling. I see travel being a big one. Investing in others, donations and things like that. Like somebody can actually do the right thing, and the judgment of others isn't going to be the people that have been judging this person that's going to get this gift, that's been probably putting blood, sweat, and tears into everything that she's doing. The judgment of others is going to completely shift because they're going to see all of this unfold, especially the ones that are in that he's in this relationship with now, that he's sitting there going through the motions and feeling imprisoned in his own life as they're decorating the tree. And are you sitting and drinking? Yeah, with the big time. And they're the ones being judgy, she's a witch kind of person. You know, I constantly just think the movie The Crucible. And it's just the judgment's going to be shifting in a big way because of a very special gift that's going to somebody that they never thought it was going to go to. Somebody's going to go from poverty to having an unexpected income, sudden wealth, great fortune. And where does that unexpected income go? Well, here, unexpected income, right there. Right there. All three of them. Yep. Somebody's going to go from poverty to that. Tell me when to stop shuffling. Okay. And then read from the bottom up. Okay. Somebody's in bad health, anxiety, depression, stress, not sleeping well. Should be taking a spiritual pathway. And somebody they hold in a high honor, and somebody they want to hold in high honor. They should be holding in high honor. The person they're engaged to, what intercepted what letters, and it put them in concern, and they looked at it as a message of concern. Okay, what happened? And being shown an abortion. Threats of an abortion? Yes. To try to keep somebody to stay? Yes. If you leave me, I'm going to have an abortion. Why would I want to have a baby? Go through all of this just to do it alone? Is that what happened? Pretty much, for the most part, around it, something like that, to that extent. And then blackmailing, and then exposure, possible exposure. Because I'm sitting here with my eyes closed, sorry. And it's saying false person because they are a false person. They just want you for your money. They don't want anything more from you besides maybe a house and a happy experience. You know what I'm saying? And they were expecting to be your official person and have you as their main man, but now you're possibly taking them to the courthouse so you can release all of this shit and get out of this situation so you can go have your divine feminine. Or at least that's the pathway you're on. But it all comes down to this meeting and if you end up going. But if you do go, the thing is there will be eyes all over you. They will be watching everything. Maybe not listening, but they will see every move. There may be codes, arm signals, bat signals, and we got Batman, Robin swooping in, whooping an ass. Yeah. Oh, man. Oh, excuse me. Oh, Lord. Okay. Just stand in guard. Angels and ancestors are next. How did you know where to meet this person? How did you know where to meet? How did you know where to meet this divine feminine? Have you been there with her before? No. How did you know about it? Are you from the same area? No. Stalking on social? Yeah. Watching posts from what they're doing, keeping tabs, and then trying to locate a place that you may think they go to try to find a middle ground. Is it going to be obvious? Yeah. Are they going to call you out on it? Yes. Are you going to answer to it? You're not going to have a choice. Somebody's intuition's on point. Mommy Dearest said that. So, yes, you just might as well come clean. You might as well come clean because they'll probably know. What do the angels and ancestors have to say, Holy Spirit? Oracle, waiting for important information. What is it? Social media posts. Yep, for stalking information. They're stalking for information because you're in separation, you're not communicating. Hold the space. What are you holding the space for? Boundaries, keeping distance, not feeding into any energy, not giving any energy. Just holding the space between them and keeping it there because there's important information that needs to come through. People need to be made aware of the situation in their own way. No, you're not alone, allowing their guardian angels to guide them and doing this the right way maybe this time. Sort of, kind of, sort of, kind of. But there's somebody holding the space, and I'm being shown Divine Feminine's keeping up her guard and keep setting boundaries and standing by them. What else, Spirit? What else, Holy Spirit? Anything else from the angels and ancestors? Anything else from the angels and ancestors, Holy Spirit? Anything else from the angels and ancestors, Holy Spirit? No. On the bottom of the deck, release the old and reset. Yeah, if you're stalking the Divine Feminine, waiting for some kind of information on her social that will give you some kind of information on where she is, so that you can try to find a place to meet her. Like, if you're that desperate, you should call her. Can't? No, reported as spam and blocked. Well, what'd you do? You ended it. Wasn't ready to end it. Ended it. You weren't ready to end it, were you? Why'd you do it? Were you angry? You were would rather end it and try to, because of deception. You didn't want to face the music, did you? You didn't want to face what she was asking you, what did you? Well, let's see what she has to say to you. Divine Feminine. I see somebody in fatigues. Playing cards. Possible Marine? No. FMF? Yes, that's Fleet Marine Force for the Navy. It's a Navy Marine thing for corpsmen. Special Forces for corpsmen with the Marine Corps. Like, they go in with the Marines and they're their medics. I see somebody playing cards with a homeless person, a veteran, a military veteran, playing cards with the homeless, interacting, volunteering, feeding the poor, gifting the poor, doing nice things for the poor. Okay, well, you're doing that while Divine Masculine's sitting in a loveless relationship, feeling uncontent and unfulfilled. Yeah, big time. More important things to do than sit there worrying about him and his energy with his nonsense. See which, because he won't learn his lessons and he just wants to sit in toxicity, is what I'm being told. There's a veteran out there doing good for people. Good for you. Thank you for your service, both in the service and in your community. I bet your community members are feeling the same way about you. White buffalo calf woman, the prophetess of the sacred way. My heart is a compass, and the path of love is true abundance. She sure is feeling abundance by doing nice things, talking and sharing music and food and gifts and just fellowship and all kinds of things. Like, just wanting to interact and be a part of it in her own way, donating time and resources. I'm not going to take any of these. I'm not even looking. I'm just shuffling as I'm what else? Actually doing something. I'm seeing somebody playing the violin, singing. Oh, like a Christmas show. Just enjoying the holiday times. maybe performing. Somebody may be performing. There's a lot of people that are just more interested in doing good for people by sharing holiday spirit than just sitting there drinking and wallowing self-pity because you're choosing to stay in a loveless relationship. Mary of Nazareth, the Mother of God, I am blessed. My courage gives birth to the divine. Courage to do what? To show honor and commitment to those around them that need help. Like somebody stands true to their vows to serve and protect the country, both in and out of service, you know, like as a veteran, I completely understand that. You know, we sign up for it. Even for people that screw up like me, I still stand true to what I wanted to do for the service, even though I screwed up my chances. Doesn't mean that I didn't go in with the best of intentions, because I really did want to, you know, help change the world in my own way and protect this country. So I can completely understand that somebody would want to do that for people less fortunate, because there's a lot of veterans, man, that are out on their behinds, and, you know, they're having courage in themselves, and their want to do better is definitely giving birth to, you know, opening people's eyes to the birth of the divine. You know, especially right now, people like that open other people's heart, you know, help open other people's hearts that may be in darkness because the world's turned their back on them, especially veterans, you know, veterans helping veterans, especially wounded warriors that can't work, that Social Security doesn't cover shit, especially in places like this. Yeah, people like that, you know, do, you know, as much as they can to help, because they feel like they don't deserve what they have when they see their fellow shipmates or fellow Marines or, you know, fellow military personnel just on the streets with nothing. You know, like, I can totally understand why. And they allow that love in their heart for these people, just as humanity, to allow them to share their true abundance, which is love. Especially this time of year, man, when people are so tired of being alone, and there's the holiday blues, and people are missing family, and trying to show love and going broke in the process because they're not there to be able to give the love that they want to give. The prophetess of true power. I call my power back from all times and all places, and I am my own. Is this divine feminine doing that? Yeah, big time. That's why she's out serving her community while somebody's sitting at home miserable. So that's why she's calling back her power, so that she can give it to people that deserve it, like herself and the people in her community where she can share it. The presence of the divine feminine, there she is again. At the center of everything there is light, and I am that light. Yep. Joan of Arc, the warrior of the warrior of light. I have a steel-like faith in myself. The angels armor me with conviction. Yeah. She's got the angels, and she's got herself, and above all, she's got the Holy Spirit guiding her. Tapped deeply into her divinity. Yeah, big time. Just wanting to help people. Just wanting to serve. Just wanting to do right. Whatever it takes, I can tell. Feeding the hungry. Taking care of them. The goddess of self-knowing, the essence of who I am, flows effortlessly into everything I create. The essence of who I am flows effortlessly into everything I create. People see it. She just does it because it's just part of her nature. And she doesn't have to think twice. It just comes naturally. Is there any more in this? I want to shuffle one more time. I just want to shuffle one more time. The goddess of light. We are all sacred mirrors reflecting back the same light. Yes, and if somebody wants to have love and abundance in their life, why not reflect that to others? Why not, you know, pay it forward so that other people can feel that way? So that that light and that joy and that glow can radiate through, you know, the community. Start small. Just start in your household, then to your neighbors, then to your community, then to your county, then, you know, just keep going, allowing that to trickle out and, you know, expand and bring the warmth and the love and bring the light back into the darkness that has turned into what it has, you know. The mystic of divine love. Love is divine and I'm nothing except love. Yeah. Unconditional love for humanity is what I'm being told this person has. Unconditional love. Willing to give everybody a chance no matter what. You have a divine feminine on your hands. I'm going to leave it there for this deck. No, one more shuffle. Okay, Spirit. The High Priestess. I am one with my soul, and my soul is a legacy of love. She's not only the divine feminine, but a High Priestess, a wise soul. Maybe young in body, but wise in soul, with sacred knowledge and a new way of looking at things from a higher perspective. The Red Lady, I am pure strength and I honor my anger by giving voice to it. Teaching people about anger management through spiritual practices. Talking about meditation. People that may be dealing with PTSD, anxiety, and depression, possibly because of what they went through as veterans. And that could be the reason why they're in the position where they are, where they can't work, because their PTSD may be so bad. Maybe she's helping people that way. By talking them through it, teaching them spiritual practices, talking about whatever belief she may have. The Goddess of Sanctuary, no matter where I am, I'm home. The most sacred sanctuary is found within me. A temple of the Holy Spirit. The Spirit runs through this person and guides her to do what's right. And it's radiating throughout everything she's doing. It really is. And it's giving her pure strength and confidence in herself to do all the things, possibly tap into her divine gifts as a High Priestess. Anything else, Spirit? I'm being told no. Can I look at the bottom of the deck? Yes. Lilith. She does have a dark side. Yeah, big time. Is it a bad dark side? No, she's tamed it. Yes, and understands how to use it in a way to do it for the best of good. Learning from the experiences she may have had within the darkness that may have lingered within her for a long time. Learned from it and used it. I am the voice of my body and soul. I choose the life I desire to live. And it's to use the darkness that she knows to walk within the light, because she doesn't want to be in that darkness again. So I can understand that part there. All right, let's get some quick messages, and then I'm going to close this reading out because it's already been almost an hour, and it's 2 o'clock in the morning, and my eyes are starting to close. And I still have to clear off my bed and pack the rest of my suitcase. So, yes, all right. Let's see what Time for Healing has to say. Yeah, you need to, the only thing I can suggest, Divine Masculine, is that you should definitely get out of this loveless relationship and possibly go have a drink with your Divine Feminine and maybe meet the soon-to-be in-laws. I'm being shown a couple of different things. Am I allowed to talk about them? No, kind of. No, not at all. Never mind. Okay, sorry. What does Time for Healing have to say, Spirit? What does Time for Healing have to say, Holy Spirit? What does Time for Healing have to say, Holy Spirit? Don't look back. Are you afraid to show the world the real you? Start, eat, pray, and love. Start to eat, pray, and love. I cannot stand that. You really are a monster. Don't stop. Keep that hustle going. How does that ego death feel? And you spent all that time working on that second chance just to go ahead and waste it. Do you want these two? How many? Both of them? The three of them? Okay. I saw you for who you really are, and now all my worst fears are who you really are. I'm gone for good this time. Bye for reals. You pushed me too far this time. How do you claim to follow God when you willingly cheat? Please explain this. So here's what I'm feeling, is that because of all this toxicness over here about claiming to be a right with spirit and willing to cheat, you're pushing people too far, you're showing people the real monsters that you are and waking them up to the fact that you're their real nightmare, and that you spent all that time to work on a second chance just to waste it because you're not spending enough time praying and loving. You're instead binge drinking and need to detox, dealing with strippers and possible prostitutes, sugar babies, and a bunch of other things. And now you're going through an ego death, okay, because you can't let it go. And the ego death is what? No divine feminine, staying in a loveless relationship, and having to hide yourself from who you really are because you're too afraid to show the world who you really are because of why? You're stuck in the past, outdated ways of thinking, and it's stopping you from what? Hustling to get your ass to where you need to be to get your divine feminine? Are you lacking the motivation to put the hustle in to go and get her? Why? Because of doubts? You're afraid of interference with certain things? Well, that's self-doubt right there. If you think that this person's that vindictive to try to do something to get you into trouble, well, then you need to rethink it. You think somebody's trying to set you up. Well, maybe open lines of communication would be in order, as I suggest. Take time for emotional purging. Yeah, if you're stuck at how many of these, Spirit? 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. Okay. Yeah. Emotional purging is amazing because I just need a moment to stretch. When you emotionally purge and you say these things out loud, it's just releasing it to God. Okay? So take that time so you can release these doubts, these fears, and get to a point where you can glow like the sun and earn these people's trust. Who cares if you like the new me or not? I love me. And when you do that glow up, and you start glowing like the sun and start praying and loving and letting go of the past and taking time to meditate and pray and emotionally purge and show the world the real you, who cares what these shallow-minded people that want you to stay in loveless relationships think? They're not out for your best good at that point if they see that you're not happy and they're forcing it upon you. Because if you don't and you let this person go, they're going to have one hand in their pocket and the other is going to give you a peace sign, just like Alanis Morissette says. Yeah. And they're going to say goodbye for good. So maybe you should start nurturing your inner child and start getting more into the spirit and doing things for the right reasons. Because this change that this divine feminine has rocked you to your core because of the boundaries that they set, and they're standing in their power, and you're sitting there with your tower after tower having an ego death. Well, yeah. Because they've decided to say goodbye toxic, which must have been you. And hello, peace, love, and joy. I'm going to come over here and do the right thing by me, spirit, and my community and family and friends, because I don't want to look back. I want to keep that hustle going. I want to stand by promises. This is what all of this divine feminine. Are you emotionally purging? Yes. Through meditation, prayer, possibly through artistic expression, possibly through music. Other things, spiritual practice. What else, Spirit? What else? It's okay to change to be the better version of yourself, yes. And look at where it's taking this person. It's made somebody shook. It shook them to their core about it. Yeah, because they're just doing them. And because they're not like those other girls, she might just be your bloody creature poster girl, just like Maria Brinken in this moment. Yep, that's a lyric from that. Yep. And she might not give two flying flippity flops what other people gotta say. She'd rather be who she is than a monster full of deception and lies, just looking for external validation and living in misery, when she'd rather just do what she wants to do for her. And if you're going to get vindictive and try to do all of that, or if you think that she's going to try to do this because of some, how many? 2, 3, 4, 5. If you think that it's going to be war and that's why she's going to take pictures prematurely and try to post them, you're feeding into darkness, and you're psyching yourself out. Thing is, this could have been a picture perfect relationship. Don't let it go to waste because of your doubts. Because somebody's is somebody over your games and telling you to go find another plaything, and you did, and you're miserable and all stuck in your feelings because you made the wrong choice. Well, don't let your thoughts of them throw you off. Focus on yourself. She is. So if you think your depression and all of that and all the dirty energy you may be sending her, it's not even bothering her. She's focusing on herself. You really were what my heart wanted. I just made a big mistake. Well, like I was saying, your playthingy, you wanted it, you have it, and now you're miserable. You realize you made a big mistake. I can't make it up. People are focusing on themselves and not letting this situation, affect them anymore. They're out doing something that matters, and that's all that matters. Is there anything else in here, Spirit? No. Can I close this reading now? No. Yeah, find balance. How many? 3. 1, 2, 3, and then 1 from the top. One more. Okay. No? Just 3. Oh, excuse me. Find balance. Create your dream life. It's possible. And what will make you happy within yourself? Well, I'm seeing Divine Feminine doing it, volunteering, doing all kinds of stuff, creating a life she wants by being satisfied and happy within her life, finding balance in all things, and not letting silly things cause them to want to be vengeful and do things out of spite to get even. Excuse me. Because when you do stuff like that, you end up making big mistakes and ending relationships you weren't ready to end. So, one last shuffle. Okay. Bottom of the deck. No one can save me like you. Well, it's your Divine Feminine, and honestly, you need to save yourself right along with the help and aid of Spirit. Because this, is it going to happen, Spirit? I don't know. Yes and no, maybe. Depending on the decision of the masculine. Alright, anything else, Spirit? No, I'm being given the okay to end it, and that's it. Alright, Holy Spirit, thank you, Holy Spirit, thank you, angels, ancestors, loved ones, and energies that have come through to help me with this reading. I end this reading. I'm so tired I can't even keep my eyes open. I am going to end this reading. I'm just going to say thank you so much for staying tuned. If you enjoyed this reading, please like the video. Know Gigi loves you. I'm going to bed. Love and blessings. Till next time. Bye, guys.